You will be cussing me out when you find out how good these taste. Sorry. Hi, I'm Tara and welcome back to my channel. So today is just a quick little video to show you how to use one of your Thanksgiving leftovers, and that would be mashed potatoes. We made some wonderful mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. Everybody loved them, but we have quite a bit left still. So today, woke up, came into the kitchen, was actually gonna make myself breakfast, opened it up, and just more and more leftovers are staring me in the face. I need to do something with them. So I saw the bowl of mashed potatoes, pulled it out, and this is what I did with it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if you do still have some mashed potatoes hanging around, you can do this yourself. These are mashed potato balls, and what I did was just I grabbed the bowl of mashed potatoes, and in it, all that I added was some shredded sharp cheddar cheese, and depending on how many mashed potatoes you have left is how much cheese you're going to put in it. Basically as much as you want, right? I put some green onion in there as well, and I fried up about 3 strips of bacon, like chopped up, and put those in as well. I didn't season them because the mashed potatoes were already delicious and seasoned, and that was it. So I mixed that all together, and then I took one of those small ice cream scoopers, and I scooped them into these kind of sized portions, and it made quite a few, right? And then just roll them up in a ball in your hands, and then I put them in the fridge they've probably been there for a good couple of hours at this point. So you want them to be cold so that they hold together while you go ahead and bread them, which I'm going to show you, and fry them. And I think these are going to be pretty damn great. So I will show you how to do the breading part next. And behind me I have some oil coming to temperature. I'm going to bring that up to 350 degrees. And I'm using light olive oil because that's what we have in the house. So the next thing that you do, and I'm going to want to have a place to put the other ones. So go ahead and grab another cookie sheet so you can put your breaded mashed potato balls on them. First thing you want to do is go in with the flour because you want to create a glue, which when you start with the flour, you've already got a little bit of moisture on these. Start with the flour, then you're going to go into the egg, that'll make kind of a glue situation, and then into the panko breadcrumbs. So you just want to roll that around lightly, put into the egg, and then into your breadcrumbs. Try to do a wet hand, dry hand approach so that you don't end up breading your hand. And then put it on over to the side. And I'm going to do that 347 more times right now. Okay, done. So one thing that I forgot to mention is in the panko breadcrumb mixture, I started out with a cup of panko breadcrumbs, and to that I added a half a teaspoon of sea salt and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. After doing about 3/4 of them, I realized I needed more panko breadcrumbs, so I added the rest and just added more garlic powder, more sea salt. I'm sure you can just sort of eyeball the amounts anyway. The egg, I started with 2 eggs, but I had to end up adding a 3rd egg because again, I just had a lot of these to bread. And I started with a cup of flour and I didn't need the cup of flour, but then again, you don't want to have just enough, you know, when you're breading something. So I'd say probably 3/4 would probably have been enough if you want to conserve on your flour. We can take these now breaded, loaded mashed potato balls over to the oil and start frying them up. Okay, I just checked the temperature of the oil and it is right at 350 degrees. So we're ready to get started. All right, and I'm just going to take these potato balls here and place them in the oil carefully. You can see they're sizzling right away. You don't want to put too many in there so they have room to fry. So I'm thinking this is a good amount, about 7 in here. And I just grabbed a slotted spoon. And you just, you know, want to keep an eye on them. You want to fry them until they're, you know, a golden brown, not too dark. Because you're not cooking anything. You're just, you know, just frying these up, really. And I plan to put these in the oven later on when I serve them. So the frying part is really just to get the outside crisped up. And you can see it's frying up nicely. So just kind of turn them over. I put in about, I don't know, this, I would say the oil was about 1 inch deep. I didn't want to use up a ton of oil. I knew I could turn them. But if you have a deep fryer, you know, this obviously would work for that. So just finish frying these up and then drain them on the paper towel covered sheet beside you. We had a little bit of an explosion here, but dude, look at it. It looks so good. It's so freaking hot. There's no way in hell I'm trying this right now, but yeah, I don't care. That's not gonna be bad at all. Just get back in there. There you see. There you go. While those are finishing frying, I am just throwing together a really easy kind of dipping sauce because A, I love dipping sauces. I should join like some sort of support group to help me stop liking sauces so much. But it's just the reality of things. So anyway, if you've watched literally any of my videos, you know I'll probably want to dip these in spicy ranch because I want to dip literally everything in spicy ranch. I try not to. Because they're mashed potato balls, sour cream is what I think of. And because it's me, it has to be spicy. So literally I'm just taking sour cream, sriracha, as much as you think you want, and then just stir it on up. Just to see if it's too, well, if it's spicy enough. I guess if it's too spicy, you're kind of screwed. But it's good. It'll work. Okay. Here they are all fried up. So I am going to try one of these because I can't stand it any longer. But then I'm going to save the rest of them and just pop them in a 350-degree oven. Just to heat them up for when the kids get home from school so that they can give these a try. If you're serving these, obviously put it in a cuter bowl than this. But I'm going to grab one of the first ones that came out so I don't annihilate my mouth when I try these. Dip it a little in your spicy sour cream and give it a taste. I mean, you know how good this is gonna be, okay? It's really good. You can see them in there. It's so good. So anyway, if you have some leftover, and you know, it doesn't have to be leftover Thanksgiving mashed potatoes, you probably make them at other times of the year. So if you make too many, do this the next day because it's delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again next time.